Howdy. Welcome to this edition of At the Mic. I'm your host, Keith Malinak. It is the Friday live stream. Looking forward to hanging out with a dear friend of mine and of yours, Brad Staggs, in just a moment. But first, I want to remind you that tomorrow morning, Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel, Ed McCrae will be back with Saving Disney History. It's going to be part 8 of 12. It's going to be a look at the building of Disneyland. So that's going to be fun. And please subscribe to this channel. Click the bell so that you're notified when new episodes and new content goes up. Apparently, some Disney-connected folks are paying attention to that series that we're doing. It sounds like Ed's over the target as far as exposing the woke mafia that has seized control, albeit slowly, of the Disney company. So that's interesting to hear. So be sure to watch Professor Ed give us more Disney history, and saving it is really the goal of that. Now, here on the Friday live stream, joining me is, boom, there it is, the Daily Mojo's Brad Staggs. Brad, very mysterious setup you've got going on there. Nice lighting, sir. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Yeah.
Everything is fundamentally wonderful, I believe.
So Brad's going to have to use that voice when we get to a certain story today.
Yes.
We're a little concerned that maybe YouTube won't appreciate some of the content that we're going to do to keep our family-friendly rating. But if Brad presents it in that voice, it'll likely go over better. So
Dog feces. You can say dog feces in this particular way of speaking, and it sounds almost delectable.
That's good. That's a good start. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, you're still selling some swag over at what is the website here? Let me see if I can find. I made a banner for it a long time ago.
If you know, it's right there. The dailymojo.com. Yes, it's right there on the screen. You're having a time, aren't you? You're having a time. If you tend to fall over dead during this course of this broadcast, can I have some of your stuff?
Yeah, sure. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
That's
cool. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, apparently I have bronchitis, and so it's pretty awesome feeling this way. But
beautiful time to have bronchitis right now.
The show must go on. When I was gathering up stories for today's program, knowing that you were going to be the co-host, every one of these stories that I was stumbled into, I thought, oh my gosh, this is perfect because Brad's going to be here. Like some of these I may have just cast aside. And then I thought, oh, wait, no, Brad's going to be there.
Oh, dog feces is going to be along. I will include this because, dog feces.
I hope Brad has his bell today because
I do. He's
going to be employing it.
That one. I've got that one.
That's good. So we're going to start with a story. I tell you, this is the strangest tradition, and it's sad that it's going away. Have you ever heard, because I didn't hear about it until I saw this story yesterday, Japan's Naked Man Festival?
Yes, I saw that today.
Holy crap.
I saw that today, and I thought, how have I missed it all of these years?
Right, and now it's gone after 1,000 years. Let me play the news story, and then let's talk about it, because my word, ladies and gentlemen, this is quite the tradition. You know how they call it the Masters, a tradition unlike any other. Yeah, that's going to be the Japan Naked Man Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this news report about a dying tradition there in Japan.
The Sominsai Festival, with over 1,000 years of history, took place for the last time in northeastern Japan on February 17.
Too bad.
About 270 men wearing only loincloths participated in various rites at Kokusekiji Temple in Oshu, Iwate Prefecture.
Oh, no.
The scramble for a sacred bag was held for the first time in 4 years.
Sacred sack.
Wait, what?
A 49-year-old man who was proclaimed as the one who held onto the neck of the bag last. The event was memorable, with many people taking part. The curtain came down in the festival as participants are aging and their number dwindling.
That's too bad, huh?
You
hate to see it. You hate to see it happen.
So the person who holds onto their bag long and long enough? Is that hard to do? I mean, seriously, you have some stiff competition in that group, I would think.
Oh, right? Crap. I got to get my, I wasn't anticipating a rim shot this early in the program.
I was just thinking it could be,
oh, sorry. I'm sorry. You were thinking, what were you thinking?
I don't even know anymore. I just, I can't imagine that. That's not a place you'd want to.
1,000 years due to the declining population. Well, I have a theory as to why the population is declining. It's because you have a bunch of naked guys together. So they wrestle for ownership of a bag of
their
talismans blessed by the temple's chief priest.
Wow.
How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? They didn't add the loincloths until years later when like cameras were invented. This thing's been going on for 1,000 years. And then they're thinking, hey, maybe we should put some clothes on because we got cameras here now.
And otherwise, I mean, it just looks like a gay bathhouse otherwise.
Right. And think about this, though. So they're like a declining population, so they can't keep their tradition. I mean, it looked like they had plenty of people there. So were they down to just like old wrinkly dudes? And they were like, all right, we got to wrap this up because this is getting uglier every year.
We're done. Because you know what? When you go into a like a sauna or a spa and there's just a bunch of 100-year-old men in there, you really don't want to hang around. There's too much hanging around already in there, and you're just like, no, I'm not going to do it.
Like
I'm not hanging around.
There were just there were just so many stories this week that I was grabbing, thinking, oh, this is perfect. Brad's here.
Right.
So,
so wait. When you think of naked men in loincloths, you think of me? I'm touched, I think. Possibly.
Oh my gosh. I cannot see anything.
I've got a million of them. What are those?
These are, I am so into the solar eclipse thing coming up.
Oh, it's solar eclipse classes. Look at you.
But buy them now, y'all, because the price is going to go.
If you're like me, you've already got them.
Did something fall? Oh, yeah, over here. So I'm going blind, see? It's all them Japanese men doing it for me. So anyhow,
do it too long.
I bought these. And then a friend of mine said, hey, why don't you buy a ton of them? And then, so the eclipse is April 8th. And why not on April 7th, you go sell them and make like, a killing off of them.
Right.
And I said, hey, that's a good idea. And so then I went and I bought a lot of them in bulk. And then it occurred to me, where am I going to sell them? Because there's that fine moment, right? There's that perfect moment where you have to be able to, you have to pass the Amazon window, right? Where it's too late to order them from Amazon, but it's before the eclipse, which is fine. So on April 7th or whatever, I can go and sell them, but I don't know where go and sell them is. So now I've got a box.
You know where people will be gathering to watch is at the Perot Museum.
Okay.
And you could go there, and as they're walking, across the street how much do you have into them? I mean, can you sell them for less than like $10?
Don't ruin the bit. I don't need to get into how much I spent. Just I bought so many of these things.
You could just you could stand right there in front of the Perot Museum.
I did buy a box.
Perhaps naked.
Perhaps. Wait, and then just suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of old Japanese men.
Just dress as an Asian man, and
so. Are you going to go somewhere to go see these, or are you going to just stay at your house?
I'm just going to stay right here, comfy, and all nice and tucked in, because the solar eclipse is going to look the same whether you're here or 10 miles from here.
You're no fun. But if you're right under
really, are there going to be solar eclipse parties? Because that would be really stupid.
So the most time of darkness you're going to get is 4 minutes. That's as long as it's going to last, ladies. 4 minutes. Okay.
That's a long time, though. If you just imagine 1,000 years ago when they, like at the beginning of the Japanese Naked Man Festival, they all got together that day and suddenly the lights went out and they're like, whoa.
What? Anybody got any of them fancy NASA approved glasses?
Oh, karate. And they were like, they didn't know what they were, they didn't know why the sun went out. And they're thinking maybe it's because naked man.
Bruce Lee. Put these on because
see
when I put these.
It's Spanish.
To play the video again.
Right.
Anyway, Delta Airlines doing a special flight that'll allow you to fly along the path.
I saw that.
That's interesting, huh?
I saw that. It's
you doing that?
No. If I never have to get on another airplane, it'll be too soon.
Is it a Boeing 737 Max? Do we know?
It's either the door falling off or the wing falling off or something else falling off. And I don't need to. And airplanes are not getting any more comfortable. As a matter of fact, they're getting less comfortable. And I really have absolutely no reason. I would rather drive.
Get this, $579 one way, Austin to Detroit. Talk about two cities I'd rather stay out of.
I was going to say, yeah. I don't want to be dropped off in Detroit. I want to turn around and get the hell out of Detroit.
Here's the kicker. Delta noted that the flight path could change due to weather or air traffic control. I swear, man, if it is cloudy on April 8th, the day of the deal, the eclipse deal, I'm going to be so sad. I got people coming to town for this, like who act like they like me. And they're really just here for that.
Let's see.
In fact, one person didn't even tell me about like why they were here, why they were going to be here. They were just like, "Hey, I know you said I should come and visit sometime. I thought maybe that first week in April if you're not busy." And then I'm thinking, "Cool, absolutely. You know the eclipse is going on." Yeah, that's right. Don't stop.
They knew.
Of course.
Do they have? Let's see. I'm looking at the.
Here, I can zoom
at the weather.
Oh, you can't wait
for
they
that.
Don't get the weather right. No, they don't get it right.
Well, no, what they're doing is they're showing a bunch of like the weather, like from April 8th, 2023 and 2021 and 2020 and 2022, and on all of those days there are clouds.
Yes.
So for the past 3 or 4 years there have been clouds.
I will cut someone
over that particular area of 2020. Wow, what was that? Did you hear that, or was it just in my head?
It was in your head. I didn't hear anything. You okay?
All right. Wow, what is it?
Wait a minute. There's voices in Brad's head right now.
Every now and then one of my computers decides it's going to seriously. And you can't hear it, but I keep hearing this.
This is awesome. Let's get into Brad's head right now.
No, it's not. All of a sudden, one of the computers decides it's going to send me notifications, and I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I don't know where they come from.
So are you hearing like in your
head?
I'm
just hearing little dings, bunch of little dings, and it just.
Are you asking for the Naked Man Festival video
Possibly.
Again? Is that that was your subtle way of asking for that, wasn't
it? Like a button on a fur coat.
So I thought we would play some animal videos because this has become my outlet for such as my day job, Pat Gray Unleashed. There's no interest over there for animal videos. So I thought I would bring them over here. And you're a cat guy. You got Doc Kitty somewhere
right there.
Aw.
He's sitting right over there.
Can we see him? I mean, can you pick him up? Can you pan the camera? We'd like to say hello.
I can't pan.
He might claw you. I don't want to be responsible for.
He's just sitting. I have a camera on him, but I don't think I can even. Cut to that camera, although he is.
So I want you to see these two kitty cats there. You see them? So adorable, right? So I had a brother or two brother cats, Salt and Pepper, not Salt and Pepper. No.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it real good.
Oh, Lord help us. Well, so they were brothers and they loved
I thought you said they weren't.
They loved to fight. They loved to fight when they were young bucks. And so, yeah, you know what? Hold on a second. I got to address this. You're welcome. You're welcome, Robert. So anyhow, I just think this is adorable because there's kittens, you see, and they're playing tug of war.
Aw.
Isn't that cute?
Look at that. That is cute. And for whatever reason, cats do like the hinge side of a door because they'll sit behind it because that's what Doc Kitty will do. He'll sit behind it and wait until you stick your finger through the little crack and then he'll attack it.
Look at that.
I don't know what it is about
those guys are into it.
I've never seen cats play tug of war like that, though.
It's cute, right?
It is cute.
It's kind of cute.
It's cute.
But like one of them should just like let go and go to the other side and just beat the crap out of the other one and walk off with the string.
Oh,
you don't want. Oh, don't do that.
Why?
Yeah.
I mean, why can't we just enjoy the cat video?
Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. I think the
so
orange
far
one won. Yeah, he won later.
We've gone from weather to cat video, so I think we're officially old.
Oh wait,
I hate that the Weather Channel now.
Why did they add music to this? That's so dumb.
To what?
How the monkey video I just started playing? Oh, did it not show up the monkey video?
Oh, staring at cats.
See, now I'm the one hearing stuff in his head.
Okay.
So this this video here, it's like, which of us has not had a day just like this? The monkey and his banana. I say the monkey. Thank you. My goodness.
It took me a minute.
Look at this guy. Oh, bro, that sucks, bro.
Did it? Wait a second. Is it? Oh, it didn't float. I thought.
Yeah, and he just takes off. He doesn't even go after. He should go after it. It's a wet banana.
I thought for sure that it would float. Why isn't it floating? Shouldn't a banana float? See what I did there? Actually, isn't it it's a Sunday. Banana float. Shouldn't a banana float? That's a root beer float. It's a banana split. But shouldn't a banana float?
Yeah, it loses some of its impact when I have to unlock the screen first.
I think that, you know what? If it was still in the if it was still in the skin, it would float. I bet you.
Really? Well, can you experiment? We'll wait. You go fill up a bucket with water and go and find a banana, and we'll wait for the experiment.
Well, Danny's right. 5-second rule, monkey.
Right. Come on. You're a monkey anyway. Let's not act like you're too good for eating food off the ground or out of a polluted pond or something.
Especially if it's chocolate. Wait, why is Toby in suburban Cincinnati?
Where are we at here? What am I saying?
I don't know. I see it in the chat rolling by. That Toby says, hello from suburban Cincinnati.
Keep an eye on the chat since I'm bad at
kind of are. That's why people are getting kind of restless.
Oh no. So I wish you had access to put these up.
Oh, I don't. That's way too much. That's way too much responsibility.
Well, people can still see the comments, right? They're just not amplified on the screen.
Right. Yes. Okay, well, I can. So if I can, they can too.
Yeah. No, I see it over here. In fact, why don't you just do the show? I'm just gonna watch the chat over here for a while.
Danny says 5-second rule, monkey, and Benjamin says yes. Yeah. And Danny says other bananas do.
Hey, is this other? I don't know.
Other bananas do. Brad, go throw a banana in the sink.
Don't think too long and hard. Okay, I can't even avoid. I'm not trying to do that. Okay,
competition.
Here we go. Look at this baby. Isn't that cute? There's a puppy who thinks he's a baby.
Oh.
Actually, the dog's probably just saying, "Can you please get me out of here?"
Oh.
And cover your nose and your
just
snout.
Sneezed all over the baby stuff.
Oh, that's a fair point. Do you think they Clorox that?
No.
That baby became patient zero for like
second kid. It's their first kid, yes. Second kid.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yes, I got you. By the time Zeely, our third, came around, we were just like, I don't know.
Pick up the pacifier off the ground. She'll
maybe not.
Just pick it up.
So honestly, you're absolutely right. And I bet parents with multiple kids can totally vouch for this. So what you have is the first kid, you're like, oh my gosh, is the baby breathing? Is everything okay? Yep. The second kid, you might stick your head in there. All right, I see the kids up there. By the time the third kid, I wasn't even going upstairs.
Nope.
Like, whatever.
Nope.
You know, we're good.
Nope.
I'm just not even checking.
That's the way it works. That's the way it works. That's what people do. Because people are people.
Hang on a second. Whoops, my bad. Hang on. Benjamin had a fun fact there. Banana trees actually move. I mean, they actually walk away. Wait, what the heck? What? Stop. I'm not.
Well, they do on
I didn't know where
HR Puffin stuff. They do on the banana splits. Remember the banana splits?
I successfully muted my microphone to hack up a lung. Did I not?
That was nice. I think
good.
You
missed that. I don't remember much from HR Puffin stuff. I do remember seeing it on a TV when I was a kid. It must have been in reruns or something. But because it aired live in the 70s.
I think so.
I remember seeing it probably somewhere between 80 and 83. I'm just trying to remember what house I was in.
Do you remember? Do you remember the banana splits?
No. No,
okay,
but
they weren't HR Puffin stuff.
Okay, somebody look up and put in the chat here when HR Puffin stuff aired, because I don't think it was around by the time I saw it. Really?
Yeah, it's 60s and early 70s, because this is these are the banana splits.
Oh, hang on, I gotta put your screen on. Oh boy, I feel copyright infringement coming up here. Oh, okay.
What?
1976 is when it went off the air. One Bat Mommy.
Yeah. 19. Okay. Is that when? Hold on. No. HR Puffin stuff was. It was off before then.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for somebody. Whoever puts it on the screen here will win absolutely nothing. But
be
our
careful Googling on the internet. Banana splits are awesome. Thank you, Benjamin. Well, does he mean the banana splits or the banana splits?
So this is
don't belong in ice cream anyway.
This is gonna feel like a forced segue here. But just before we came on the air, I got one of these spam emails. I honestly don't even know what it came from, but it said the like top 14 or whatever baby names in Texas that are banned. See? And so we were just talking about the dog acting like a baby, and then I was like, oh, this will fit perfectly. Okay, so anyway, here are these names are illegal in the state of Texas. Are you ready? You cannot name your child Adolf Hitler.
That is not illegal. That can't be illegal. It'd be stupid, but it can't be illegal.
You can't name your kid Jesus Christ. You can't name your kid Messiah. You can't give your kid a name longer than 100 characters combined, first, middle, last. What's up? Get out of my face, Texas, right?
Where did you? Nah.
I'll forward this to you.
That can't be true.
So you can't. Okay, somebody else Google. See, look at this. You guys are all producers of the Friday live stream. Okay, so somebody Google this. What is so significant about the number 1069? And so, like this article said, we don't know we think it's something to do with numerology, but you can't name your kid 1069 in the state of Texas. You can't name your kid Majesty, King, or Queen. No numbers for letters, so you can't name your kid Megan and have like a 3 for the E. No Roman numerals. Bro, Texas, right? What's your deal? What's your deal? No special characters like ambersands and that little Scandinavian O with the line through it.
Isn't that an umlaut?
Sure it is. Do we know anything about 1069?
69, 1060, 1060. Oh, 1060. Because that's like the 10 code. I'll bet you. So what does 1069 mean in a 10 code?
Oh boy.
1069.
How are your filters on that old Google
code.
search over there?
Well, no, it's a police code. 1069.
Like 1020 is location, 10-4 is I copy. I understand.
Message received.
All right, so don't name your kid message received.
Or advised telephone number.
I feel like this one is gonna run into a problem with our Hispanic friends, but you can't do the little wavy line, the tilde thing, which I feel like
that's an enye.
Well, okay, well then the stupid article thing.
And then yay.
Yeah. What's a tilde then?
That's the tilde over the N is an enye. I didn't know it's called a tilde over the N, but the little N with the thingy over it.
Yeah, you can't do that. Like, and I got to thinking, are there first names, Hispanic first names with that? I know it's something like a Pena or something, a last name.
I'm sorry,
Pena, a last name.
Is that multiple numbers of Pena? Never mind.
Mm-hmm. You can't name your kids Santa Claus.
I'm calling Bravo Sierra.
Okay. Well, I didn't have time to do research. Not that I would have if I.
Hold on. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Bravo Sierra. Bravo Sierra.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Bravo Sierra.
Okay.
Calling Bravo Sierra on it.
Calling Bravo Sierra. All right, we'll do some fact checking for us then and get back to us. No one's feeling like doing our job for us and Googling that 1069, I see.
You can and you can't use numbers in a name, so it can't be like William the 15th.
Oh yeah, did I say that? Roman numerals? Did I skip that one?
I don't know.
Excuse me while I hack up a lung.
Charles the Third. You can't use any number. That's you. Nah.
I don't know, man.
You may be known as the king, but you cannot have a king.
That seems like that would really be a problem. Like I could see like a football player, like King Jackson, or something like that.
Right.
Right.
Hang on a second. Or Lamangelo.
Yeah.
Can you not name him Lamangelo?
Only if the racism is involved. That's why you would stop that.
Racism? Why would there be racism? And you can't name him Betsy with a 3. Bethretzi.
Yeah. Also, you're finding what I just freaking read to you. Except for
I know you are, but I know you are.
What am I? Yeah. Yes, we got there.
That is nuts. That can't be true. You can't name them Laundry Cowboy. Oh, excuse me, Landry Cowboy.
Oh my gosh, that's like a Dallas Cowboys reference.
Yeah, Landry Cowboy.
Okay, all right.
Is the brother of Dallas Cowboy. They also have a sister named Star.
Now, hold on a second. As long as we're doing this, there was a Governor Hogg, and he had 2 daughters named Ima and Yura, and that is a fact. And I will wait for everyone to go and Google that.
Did they call him boss?
Yeah, because he was in charge.
Just 2 good old boys.
you
just doing no good.
This is Roscoe Pico train. So look, we came full circle. We did the police codes, the 10 codes, that you would do over the radio. We got into some weird name talk, got into I'm a hog, you're a hog, boss hog, and back around to Roscoe Pico train on the CB. That was awesome. We weren't even trying. So okay. Obviously, we have the solar eclipse happening coming up on April 8th. Have you heard of the rare brood alignment, Mr. Staggs? The rare brood alignment, it relates to 1 trillion cicadas. Yes, it's happening again. This is the first time it happens every 221 years. Last time it happened was 1803. And during the presidency of Thomas Jefferson. It's when these 2 broods, these gigantic broods of cicadas, all hatch at the same time. And in fact, I printed up a map and I didn't bring it upstairs because why would I have? Oh, it's way over here. Hang on.
They're synchronized.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, synchronized spawning.
Right.
Exactly. Hang on. So this is what you call
I didn't know what a cicada was before I moved to Nashville. Well,
really?
I think I must have as a kid because I remember seeing like when I lived in Kansas when I was like in kindergarten, and I remember seeing the shells on the little wooden fences and stuff, and I always thought that was kind of weird, but I never really saw or heard cicadas like in mass until I moved to Nashville, and then it was like, holy crap!
Yeah, I'm trying to think here, right?
Yeah, I mean it was insane.
So I only the best show prep for this audience.
You are the
this
king
is
of show
the
prep.
Graphic right here, as you can see.
Very nice.
Brood whatever Roman numeral is here, and brood whatever Roman numeral is here. In fact, if you're in Illinois, boy, you're covered by both. So enjoy that, Missouri and Illinois. But basically,
was
if
Texas
you're in
even
this,
on that map?
It's way over there.
Oh,
nothing.
Okay, gotcha.
So if you're in the southeast or around Illinois, a little bit into Indiana, I guess. You're in for it. Coming up, what do they say here? They say it's going to be when the soil temperature, which by the way, it's been so warm. This could be any day now. The soil temperature reaches, I think, 65 degrees. Now, I don't make a habit out of going out there and sticking a thermometer in the ground.
Stick something in the ground. Just go out and stick something in the ground.
So I don't know typically what the temperature is out there. I don't see it on this story, but I know I saw somewhere 65 degrees. But anyway, they're harmless to humans. They don't sting. They don't bite. They don't carry toxins. They provide, it's the birds that love cicada season because then they eat them and whatnot.
And so do the cats and dogs, and they throw up because they're nasty.
Hold on. Tanner, Matilda, I ain't cleaning up any of your cicada barf. Oh, that's right. It's not in Texas.
Have you held them? Not the dogs, the cicadas. Have you ever picked one up?
I feel like the shell I have. I don't think
they're weird. Because when they make that noise, they're like a little vibrator in your hand. Well, they are. They feel just like
I have not experienced
just a little tiny
the cicada vibrating in my hand.
It's a weird thing.
To be clear.
That's all I'm saying.
So real quick, well, you know what? No, let's stay in nature for a moment. We'll get to this other one in a second because we got some thoughts on that. I know. Let's stay in nature. Let's. I hope you're. What's the nature guy? David Attenborough.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Do you have your screen ready over there? Because we need to talk about. Again, this is one of those stories, Brad, that I stumbled upon, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. I love that Brad is going to be with me this week because who else to enjoy this? I would have held on to this list until you were back on. Funny.
Do we go from number 10 to number 1, or do we start?
However you want to scroll, I don't care. We just need to cover all of them. But it is funny, inappropriate, real bird names.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Let me get this up here on the screen. What are we? Did you start at number 1 or
no? It's number 10.
Number 10.
Okay, I think it's appropriate. I think it's appropriate to say, let's do this in the form of the answer first.
Now I'm all. Can we? Hang on. Now I'm backwards. Hang on.
We do the. Oh, you're right. We can start at number 1 if you want.
I just took the staple out though. Now I'm okay. We'll start. Scroll up to number 1.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me take you off the screen here. Hang on.
All right.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Hang on a second.
See, this is called show prep on the fly. You ready?
All right. Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you say the names. I'm gonna give you the number, and then you're gonna read the name because remember because what we're attempting to do is to avoid any kind of trouble with YouTube that might go, hey, this isn't kid friendly after all, you liars.
Right.
And so, but if we do it in a clinical or a nature documentary type way, so the number 1 inappropriate real bird name, Brad Staggs, who we got?
Well, the Galapagos Islands are home to these blue-footed boobies. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying blue-footed.
Yeah, I don't think you need to do. Yeah, okay. So I think we get regular Brad for that one. Now I do think we need nature Brad for number 2. Fun but real, or what is it? It's the funny, inappropriate real bird names. Number 2, Brad Staggs.
Number 2 is going to be it's the national bird of Peru.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the Andean cock of the rock. You see, that's a bird. It's a cock of the rock, but it's a bird.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I see.
The name of a bird.
Okay, very good. Number 2. All right, so I think nature Brad gonna have to hang out for number 3 as well, if you will. An emphasis on the hangout. Here we go. What do you have there for number 3? There, nature Brad.
These have black throat patches, yellow chests, and gray crowns. They are known as the dick sissel. You see, it's funny because it has the name Sissel in it. That's what makes it funny.
That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny.
Right, exactly.
We are 8 years old. Are you ready for number 4, nature Brad? Give us number 4.
This one in the palm of my hand.
Oh, no.
It's one of the most visually skilled birds in the entire world.
Okay.
The American woodcock. And you see, it's funny because it has the word wood.
Wood. You don't normally associate wood.
Right. Wood.
With a bird.
Right. Exactly. American wood.
American wood. Cock of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, now I know a fun fact about the next one here. But first I want you to tell us, what is the number 5 funny but true bird names? Nature Brad, take it away.
Often found in the malls across America and throughout the world, including parts of North Africa, usually found in pairs.
That's what I was gonna say, you jerk.
You will usually spot these in pairs.
Yeah, they typically stay close proximity to each other as well.
Right? Yes, indeed. They are, in fact, the great tit. So you can see that
you took my travel in pairs, by the way. You know,
when you've got the binoculars out and you're saying, "My goodness, that is a pair of great tits flying through the sky over the mall." I think that's exactly what you would do. That's how you would see these.
Yeah, Cougar J Diva is asking a good question. Where is the bell, Professor?
I can't do the binoculars and the bell at the same time.
Oh, thank you.
I can't do the voice, the binoculars, and the bell at the same
You just
time.
get one or the other, okay?
Right,
I'm sorry.
exactly.
The man's a professional, but he's not a magician.
Right.
Can we go with number 6, Nature Brad of funny but real bird names?
Yes, these are members of the pheasant family. These are members of the pheasant family.
Well, you got to eventually reveal it, or else your pun doesn't make sense.
Members of the pheasant family known as the Himalayan snowcocks. And it's funny, you see, because it has the word snow in it.
Oh,
Himalayan
snow. Himalayan was
well, that's the second funniest thing in it.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Snow and the Himalayan.
Himalayan, can you believe
that? And the cock there at the end. It's just they are members, you see, of the pheasant family.
Okay. And number 7 for Nature Brad. Tell us about this bird, please.
This.
Oh no, don't tell us about this one. I thought, hold on, before we reveal this, I thought, oh, this one he could just do in his normal voice. And then I read the entirety of the bird name as opposed to just the naughty word.
This is this is quite the unique bird, found only on 4 very small islands. Usually this is not you won't find married birds on these islands. No, you will only find single birds. New Zealand, as a matter of fact, is a place you will find these, also known as the king bird, but they are usually known as the rough-faced shag birds. They are rough-faced. They are also known as the paper bag birds. As you see, if you
I
there's
see.
a single bag and the double bag.
You're going a cleaner direction than me.
Am I now?
Yes.
Am I? I don't know that that's any cleaner or dirtier, because after all, they are birds. Look at those peckers on those birds. Those are they kind of
that would make for a rough face.
That certainly would. I mean, the way that thing is curved, it's got a little hook on the end.
Sure. So, what is the number 8 funny but real bird name? Nature Brad.
It's funny because they're very vocal. I mean, they are very vocal, and they get their name from their distinctive sound. You may have seen Kim Cattrall in Porky's. I believe she portrayed one of these birds.
No, come on now.
In the movie, it's just a rumor, but they are, in fact, the horned screamer. They are the horned scream. Is that a little horn at the top of their head?
I believe it is.
Is that the little...
but it's not screaming. It's just...
That is not a screaming horn, is it? It's just much of a small little horn there. Yes. In fact, it is. Yes.
Don't judge.
No.
All right. Wow. Oh my goodness. Number 9. What is your deal?
Wow.
Nature Brad, give us number 9, please.
This one, to get a close up on this one. Wow, it's a medium sized.
Innocent, right?
It does look innocent until you find out that this medium sized grayish brown bird from Indonesia is in fact a satanic goat sucker.
Wow.
Painted million masterpieces that will never call you an artist.
Why are they naming these birds like this?
One goat, and forever you are known as the satanic goat sucker. Yes.
Okay, so
look at the
Nature
eyes,
Brad, we are going to need the last the last bird.
Right.
on our list here. Why don't you tell us all about this guy?
A short, stubby bill, a short neck, a round head, gives them rather a chunky appearance. They are not known to hang around the Gillette plant. As a matter of fact, they've been shooed away from the Gillette plant quite often.
This is a thinking man's lead.
It is a thinking man.
I mean, and I'm with you because I know the name, but nobody else does.
But yes, you'll find out. You'll understand why they are not found around the Gillette plant when you find out that they are the American bush tit.
Bush
tit.
I see.
It's funny, you see, because it has the word American in it. The bush tit. Yeah, those are the best. Those were the best birds in 5th grade. I enjoyed those birds quite a bit, I want to say.
Well, let's talk about something that affected a lot of people yesterday. Well, I guess
I feel like we need something there, like
yeah.
Maybe we should have used those throughout the.
We're learning. This is our first. Oh wow. Okay. So AT&T outage. Outage yesterday.
It was just a software
update. I mean,
just a software update.
That is such bullcrap. I don't know what the answer is, but like way down on the list is software. That's a 12 hours later. Let's come up with a plausible story answer. Hey, tell them it was a software update. Yeah, that's the ticket. A software update.
It's a bunch of crap.
If you had AT&T yesterday morning, you probably were without cell service. You couldn't call. You couldn't text. You couldn't use the internet. Nothing. You just did not have a cell phone yesterday for, I guess, the majority of the day until it finally got fixed. You saw that there's some people using the excuse it was a solar flare.
Mine didn't work.
Are you AT&T?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
And it did not. It always had was SOS across the top.
Interesting.
I know.
So it was a software update. Because, there was so much out there from AT&T head honcho say, hey, sorry, it's software update. We'll get it back online soon. Use your Wi-Fi calling feature or something. There was nothing. There's nothing. Because why? What do you – hold on. Let me throw out some theories, and then I want to hear your theory, Brad, because yours is the most likely, I think. But it could have been a solar flare situation. No, it was only affected AT&T. People were like, hey, maybe China was hacking us.
No, it's not that. It's not terrorism.
It's not. Yeah, it's definitely not a foreign government, terrorism, bad actors, nothing like that. Now,
nothing.
Before we continue, let me just throw out there. Wasn't it last week on Friday? T-Mobile, I know for a fact, had similar issues. It was a very short-lived situation last week as a T-Mobile customer who you couldn't use so internet worked, but texting and calling didn't. It was just the opposite of when you're roaming or you're in a rural area. It was just the opposite effect. And so that I found that very interesting. So now that you have that backstory, last week T-Mobile with an issue in the pre-dawn hours, and then yesterday AT&T with a massive issue in the pre-dawn hours. What is your theory, Brad Staggs?
I think it was just, it was a software update. I mean, that
was anticlimactic.
It's just that's why they tell you don't your computer's getting a software update. Don't unplug it, because if you unplug your computer when it's in the middle of a software update, or your phone even when it's going through an update, don't unplug it.
Wait a minute. So one person,
the entire network, the world pretty much. You can knock the world off if you. That's
what happened. Because Stan in Albuquerque
exactly
didn't let it finish updating.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the world suffered because of it.
Yeah, that's it. That has to be it. It's either that and I want to say that I don't know if it was coincidence that AJ Gentile over at the Y-Files did his deep dive podcast yesterday on a weird building in New York, which turned out to be the AT&T building. But the fact that the NSA and AT&T have a long partnership that goes back quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was ransomware. I think it was ransomware, and there was somebody, we just recently got warned. Well, remember Leave the World Behind, the movie on Netflix?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was kind of weird. And then we just had, was it last year? Remember the natural gas pipeline? The natural gas network that they hacked into?
Yes. Yeah, a couple years ago. Yeah.
And then within the last year, Vegas. Remember the hotels in Vegas that got whacked with the ransomware?
Yeah.
And I mean, that took them down for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're telling me that it takes 12 hours to fix a problem that you caused at the home office.
We already been over this. Stan in Albuquerque.
Right. There's a problem.
Yeah.
If you guys screwed up because you were doing a patch or something, there is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
For if it takes 12 hours to recover.
Well, hold on. Remember now, it's so funny you say that. I'm just remembering now. What was it, 6 months ago? Less than a year at least, when the FAA was like, oh yeah, somebody went to the wrong kind of website, and then now all the planes can't go anywhere. Sorry. Shut up.
That's right. I forgot about that one.
They do realize that
it was a year ago.
Okay, the number of Americans who believe the BS cover story out of the gate, that number is getting smaller and smaller every time something like this happens. They do realize this, right?
You'd think they would, but I don't know that they do.
I mean, it's laughable.
7,000 flights. It was January of 2023.
Boom.
It was a delay of 7,000 flights into and out of the U.S. and 1,000 cancellations. Because of an outage in key computer systems, the pilots needed to fly safely in the hours, blah, blah, blah.
Because Stan in Albuquerque was looking up his animal farm.
Right, exactly. It was a software update. Sure. It was Y2K. It was a delayed Y2K. I'm sure that's what it was. Well, here you go. This is from Corinne Jean-Pierre, the president's right-hand man person. The president's been briefed by the Secretary of Transportation. That would be Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, yeah.
On the FAA system outage. There's no evidence of a cyber attack at this point.
Wink, wink,
right.
wink, wink. I mean,
I
don't believe anything they say on a good day. I certainly don't believe them when it's something catastrophic like this.
The American bullshit.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to, when we were talking about the cicadas, I can't let my cicada picture go to waste. Ugh, look at that, bro.
A little hot sauce.
Yum. You got some hot sauce sent over to you on your show this morning, right?
I did get some hot sauce.
Yeah.
It was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd I put it? It was hot. But I may have gotten a date from it. Da Bomb.
That's what it's called?
Beyond Insanity. Da Bomb. And I put a bit on my finger.
Don't do it again.
And
then oh no.
Oh, even if you breathe it in, it hurts the back of your throat.
I was about to say that'll clear your sinuses.
It stings. But Wade Robertson, whose birthday is either this week or next week.
Explain what you do over there. Hold on, let me get the graphic up so this sounds like I know what I'm doing here.
You mean
over at thedailymojo.com.
You mean what we do when it's somebody's birthday that listens to the show? Well, I'm glad you asked, because they send us presents. I mean, it's the tradition. And we've even said, look, times are tough right now. It's even, despite what, rip-roaring economy, times are tough, so don't feel like you have to, but if you do, that's great. And so they continue because I'm lovable. And so Wade sent that, and he says, but if you open it on the air, you have to try it.
Oh,
but I didn't know what it was before, so all I had was this box, and if you open the box, you have to try it. And I'm thinking,
I've heard
this could be any number of things in there, and I have to try whatever it is.
Oh boy,
it could be embarrassing if you just open it and try whatever's inside the box.
Oh no, cameras rolling and everything.
Right,
huh?
Exactly. And I didn't want to appear to be a chicken, so I said, "All right, whatever
you
it is, I'm going to
peer
try
pressure, bro.
I did totally.
I like it
totally, and because I didn't want to appear to be a big old sissy in front of Wade, who's kind of he's a weightlifter. You've never seen Wade. He's just kind of so I I just didn't want to appear to be a big old wuss in front of him. So after it came out of the box, I tried it. I stuffed it. I didn't stuff all of my, just a fingertip. And barely. And let me just tell you, it made my hole leak. And that was not funny. My hole leaked because there's a hole on my face. There's like a little sweat gland. Ask Bailey, she'll tell you. She's seen my hole leak.
Oh no.
And if I something just gets
Bailey used to do makeup for you over on TV.
So she would be right there up in my face and she'd say your hole's leaking.
You're a freak of nature, Brad.
I am, but aren't we all? Isn't that the beautiful part of life?
So if I send you something for my birthday, right, coming up, but it's not on a day of the week, it's not a weekday.
That's all right. It probably wasn't the birthday could be like, over the weekend. And I don't know what day actually Wade's birthday is. I don't know what day anybody's birthday is.
Yeah, I'm dropping clues for people because I'm not going to talk about my birthday publicly.
Is yours in May?
Well, I mean, look, all these people are like, "Hey, when's his birthday?" I'm like, "Well, it's on a weekend this year."
Is it? No.
How about some rapid fire with Brad? I forgot to send these to you ahead of time, so sorry.
What? I'm looking at the Lyle says, has Brad's face hole stopped leaking?
Yeah, what's going on with your face hole right now?
It's not. I don't think I can't feel it leaking right now, so I think we're okay. I think it's all right. But it leaked.
These are hard-hitting questions, by the way, this rapid fire stuff. So what's your favorite season of the year? Spring, summer, fall, winter. Spring?
It's easy.
Really?
Spring, yeah. It's not too hot, it's not too cold.
But they're sneezing and stuff.
Yeah, but you'd sneeze. The other would be fall, and then you'd sneeze there too because it's all dusty and stuff. And I kept getting nosebleeds this year, so.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Did your face hole bleed at all?
No, my face hole wasn't bleeding because that would have been weird if it had started bleeding. But I did go to see the eye ears, the whatever they call them, ENTs.
Mm-hmm.
And
ear, nose, throat.
He looked up in there. He's like, "You don't have like a leaky nose hole."
Yeah.
I would get these nosebleeds. It would just start, and then they would just run for like 30 minutes. And I'm thinking, wow, should you really bleed that much from your nose?
Let me tell you the biggest thing about about nosebleeds that I can't stand is the time I waste trying to get them to stop. Like I could be doing so much right now. Like my day is backing up, and here I am.
Right,
bro.
Well, I decided one day when I got one that I was not going to let it keep me from doing my walk. So I walked 2.5 miles with toilet paper stuffed up my nose, and eventually it just
that'll keep neighbors away from you for sure.
Well, the people that I ran into on the street, for some reason they would like cross the street to avoid me because it looked like I was bleeding to death out of my nose, but nobody asked me how I was. So.
How about Ebola? Is that what you got? Or Ebola?
I wasn't bleeding out of my eyeballs, which I guess that can happen. But it was uncomfortable. Although I can recommend the Target brand Petite tampons.
I'm sorry, what was that?
The Target brand Petite tampons. They will, if you have a bad nosebleed, just shove one of them bad boys, and they're easily removed because they petite. Petite. Because if you can like shove a regular size one up there, there's a problem with your nose hole. Just saying.
I see.
You're welcome.
Like if it kept going though, would you eventually need to get to an OBGYN to get that looked at?
Possibly. You might get a funny look if I don't, because that.
Hold on. He might get a funny look. Okay, that's what we need to. We need to talk about male OBGYNs. What is up with that? Come on. Ladies, are you going to go to a dude OBGYN? There is a sign near our house that's been there since we moved. It's been up there for 12 years. Like they own the sign. And they constantly have like bragging about awards, and it's a guy and a girl, and they're not married or anything. It's just a guy doctor and a girl doctor, and it's like OBGYN, Fort Worth's, gynecologist of the year, 5 years running. And I drive by it and I think, bro, how, like, I would feel weird going through medical school saying, yeah, I totally want to do that.
It's not the first thing that I would choose in the medical industry. Not me, because no.
It would really, honestly though, and I just, how do you word this?
You wouldn't want to be a proctologist either.
Right. But okay.
I wouldn't want to be a mortician for that matter.
So many thoughts, but this is water, so I'm going to keep them to myself. But it's just like,
who are the pimple popping doctors? Those are just dermatologists, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do that either.
But like, wouldn't that ruin it for you?
Yes,
honestly.
Because then from there on out,
I know you just leave it. You just leave it there.
Oh, we're still talking about.
Yeah, we're just. But ladies, though, I do have a question for the ladies. Like, do you have a problem with dude gynecologists down there? Like, I don't. I just feel like that's
women aren't as childish.
How did we get here,
us.
by the way?
I don't know. Women are not as childish. Yeah, brought up tampon and.
I know you're not a massive sports guy, but what is if you had to sit down and watch one subtly? I was hoping it flew below the radar.
I didn't.
So, what's your favorite sport to watch on TV, Brad Staggs? If you had to sit down, someone said, "Gun to your head, choose to watch a sport." What was it? Baseball?
Football.
Okay.
Because I don't particularly care. Even in person, a baseball game is. And hockey is.
Oh my gosh, Bradley Staggs.
Basketball.
Everybody, pay attention. This is very important. Ladies, you're welcome. You've got to go and see. Baseball has new uniforms this year, and the material is thin and revealing. So, like, there's this one guy plays for the Giants, and you see his Giants. I think.
Wait.
I think you end up seeing his. Well, it's in here somewhere with the birds. But anyway, so you can see the shirt tucked in, like this behind. You can see the seams, everything. It is a disaster for baseball, and it's happening right now in spring training. And so, and you're right. Yes, Danny K. The uniforms look cheap. They look like
you're right.
What you would buy at like the knockoff, like the authentic, or not authentic, but the whatever.
Those don't.
It's not good, man. They got to get this fixed for March 28th when baseball season starts.
There's a picture of it. You can share that.
Okay, hold on.
That does. They look cheap.
Okay, there's that, right? Yeah, that would look bad on a little leaguer.
Yeah.
Okay. So now look for the no, actually don't look for that.
No, look for the San Francisco
Giant. No,
they don't call them the Giants for nothing, do they?
Have you ever had a nickname, Brad? I'm moving on. On. What that you can share with us? That's a rapid.
I'll bet the thing won't let it do it. I'll bet the algorithm will.
Oh, then just spell
It'd be I'll spell it backwards.
Okay.
Scaff.
Okay.
Scaff. Because the stagehands, well, they called me Elvis too. At the Nashville network, it's like, your last name is Staggs. Did you ever get called Brad? Yeah, and it's funny because the stagehand that brought it up most was his name was Gobbler.
Yeah,
and because they all had nicknames.
Yeah,
and Gobbler. I wonder if Gobbler's still alive. So many of those guys have died, but it was like Gobbler. I remember 5th grade too, and it was a lot of fun. 5 best years of my life.
Oh no!
But yeah, it was But Elvis and then Scaff.
So it only took you 5 years to get out of 5th grade. I would expect a little bit longer for you.
5.5 technically, but I don't. I rounded down.
Who's your favorite historical figure? Brad Scaffs.
Grant Stash is another one. That's my porn name because somebody at a party when I was being introduced by one of the 7 ex-wives It was loud, and he's like, Grant Stash, is that? Yeah, that's it. Hi, good to see you. Favorite historical figure. They're all dead.
I mean that makes them historic.
That does make them historic, I guess. I don't
kind of works
I
out.
I don't even know if I have a favorite. I've never honestly thought. When I was a kid, I had pictures of the presidents in my bedroom, which is
like on the ceiling or just
one, not on this. They were, because we got them, every year or every month you'd get the book club thing, Scholastic book, and you could order stuff, and so I had pictures of the presidents up there, and it was fascinating, but I don't know that I had.
So you would fall asleep at night looking at Millard Fillmore. Right. Millard Fillmore staring above you.
Oh, Millard, yeah, he's full of just
right.
I favorite historic. I'm going to think of somebody later, and I'm going to yell out.
Oh, like historical Tourette's.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be in the. Yep, I'll be doing something else, and I'm just going to yell out.
Clarkson.
Right. Kelly Clarkson.
Okay, so let's see. One more. I guess that's all of them.
Historical.
I didn't have that many rapid fire.
Yeah, you really didn't. Those, and
they weren't even. They're never rapid, by the way. I've learned.
Well, that was semi-quick.
You want some more? You want some more animal videos?
You know what? Can you answer a question for me? Because
sure.
What happened to white chocolate?
Oh yeah, it hasn't been around in a while, huh?
No, it hasn't.
Is it racist?
Before the whole scam, pandemic, you could find white chocolate everywhere.
Yeah.
You get the white chocolate Easter eggs, and now it is nowhere.
Okay, so
coming up on Easter.
I think I'm the only person that ever really liked white chocolate, and I especially good. And I especially like the white chocolate Kit Kats. Okay.
Oh, right. The birthday cake ones.
And then but one day I was eating white chocolate, and it was just like I could taste the chemicals, and it just turned me off to white chocolate. And I was just like, oh, now I can taste it in every kind of white chocolate. It's weird.
You got chocolate red pills?
Something. I don't. You know what though? Yeah. But I would give the old Kit Kat white chocolate a try if they came back into my life.
Have you not had the birthday cake Kit Kats?
No, I don't think I have.
Oh,
good stuff, huh? Oh, we got white chocolate Reese's are amazing.
White chocolate Reese,
according to
have I had
John Stevenson? Yeah, Sue Mariani likes it. I can't put your comments up because I have a different window open now because I'm a poor planner. And the window that's open now is another animal video because let's start off. You can't go wrong with a hungry beaver. Am I right?
I've always said that.
Right. And this is a beaver that's hungry.
Right.
Listen to this thing. Listen.
Picking out the good stuff.
Yeah.
What a freak.
That is the loudest beaver I've ever heard.
The little hands
are
amazing.
Rub your nose, Beavis. Right.
That is a loud beaver.
It sure is. It sure is. Oh, you just knocked the big one away, dummy.
Why is it so loud?
I don't know. We should ask that guy on the billboard over here in Fort Worth.
Right?
Might need to go see him. Wow.
Look at that.
There's a big piece. Look, I know. There's a big piece. You're like, bro. Yes. No. Oh, you were almost there. Oh, Beavis.
Have you seen Poppy the prairie dog?
I don't believe I've seen Poppy the prairie dog. If you have Poppy the prairie dog, I hope you'll get Poppy the prairie dog ready.
Instagram.
You look for
the
Poppy
prairie dog.
While we watch some flying squirrels. Whoa, man, that is cool. Oh my gosh, flying through the woods like that. Look at that. Tell me that's not awesome.
I can't see anything.
Oh, here, let me zoom in. Let me start over. Watch this. Watch these flying squirrels.
We can't see anything.
Oh, my bad. I'm just over here enjoying it on my own.
Wow.
Sucks for y'all.
Poppy the prairie dog.
Here we go. Hold on.
That's better.
Here we go. Watch this. Whoa, look at that guy.
What are those? Those are
flying squirrels.
Sugar gliders, right? Oh,
sugar gliders. Yeah, that's what it is.
I love sugar gliders.
Yeah.
They taste like sugar.
I would love to be able to just. I want to actually go gliding. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't jump out of a plane necessarily, but I would for sure go hang gliding. You know what I mean? Isn't that weird? It
Right.
feels weird. It feels hypocritical. I don't know. Like I have more faith in wings than a parachute. Maybe it's because I see the wings when I start off. Like I've got to have faith that when I pull the parachute, it's going to open up. Whereas the other, at least I have the wings. But I'm so accident prone, bro. I do anything remotely like that, I am asking for death.
Can you see that dude that like a month or two ago, in Colorado, he was jumped out of an airplane, perfectly good airplane, and neither one of his chutes opened?
Oh, I think I saw, and he survived.
No, he did not. No,
did not see that then.
Survive. No, it's
that's me. That is me waiting to happen right there.
Yeah, it's no, you don't.
He was in Colorado though.
Yeah.
Then you know what?
Either one of his.
He got a good view on the way down.
He was. You know what? At least he died doing what he loved.
Right. And I mean, if I'm gonna go out like that, I want to be near the mountains. So
right. So while you are crapping yourself on the way down, you can at least say, wow, that's a nice mountain. Well, and possibly you might get a good shot of, some American Bushtits on the way down because they'd be flying up there with you. It would be.
Do you think, hold on, like a serious question. I don't know how to find out the answer to this, but if you know you're going to die like that, right? Like, do you crap yourself for real? Like, does your body just go, yeah, we're checking out?
How do you know you don't die before you hit the ground? Because they say that, you could get scared to death. And there was a woman in South America. She went bungee jumping and the thing didn't.
That's me.
And
that's me, man.
They did an autopsy and it was like they were pretty sure she died of a heart attack before she hit the ground. I don't know how they knew that, but I mean,
was she vaccinated? Sorry. It's not funny. Don't laugh at it. That wasn't funny, bro. So okay. Wow. I got a poke. Can I get oh my gosh, now I can think it was Robert Duvall. Can I get a poke?
Hold on, the poke, the poppy, not the pokey pop, poppy. But
you know what I'm talking about. I'm going Lonesome Dove there. Can I poke? Give me a poke. Can I get a poke? If you don't know it, go watch Lonesome Dove as soon as we're done here. Which, by the way, I heard a rumor. I had a rumor that you had to leave early today. Like you might have to bail to go and like do something. What is happening? What was that? Oh, should I be put your screen up here?
Oh, my prairie dog. This is Poppy. This is Poppy the prairie dog.
I want to meet Poppy.
But he's not like this because he usually goes, oh, and this is Poppy the
yummy.
Hack up a lung, Poppy? What happened there?
That sounds so weird, but this is
zoom in on Poppy. Did he vomit something or just cough it out or what happened?
I don't know.
There?
Hang on, I gotta rewind it. Be kind, rewind.
Oh yeah, if you don't get that, kids, you're not old like us.
Right.
Yummy.
Who is the weird overlord? Yummy.
I know.
Creepy.
But Poppy is usually like yells and does its here it is. Here's one of them.
Puppy.
I think we have like echo noise here going on.
It is weird. How come I'm echoing on you?
I don't know.
Why am I? Oh, no, it shouldn't be because it shouldn't be echoing, but it's echoing for some stupid reason. But
yeah.
Puppy.
Yeah, that was good.
Thanks.
That was good. What a sweetheart, huh?
That's just Poppy the prairie dog. Anyway,
Poppy the prairie dog. So does Poppy ever get to like dig in the yard? Because if I had a prairie dog, I would want to build like a little digging
whistle
area.
Pigs. They're called whistle pigs. Whistle pigs. Poppy the prairie dog is kind of funny.
I got a video for you that's been making the rounds. I want to share with you and get your thoughts on here. Let me see here if I can do this. Let's see. All right. Have you seen the car wash video?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about this Because see, I'm zoomed in as far as I can, and at no point do I see that the window is cracked. Now, granted, this isn't high definition video, but let's just assume that the window is cracked. It's so barely cracked, if it is at all, that the washer here, lady, can't tell. She's just doing her job. But watch what happens. So I've already laid an excuse out there for the reaction of the driver, but I can't tell that it's open if it is. It's not obvious if it is. But if you haven't seen this video, car wash lady sprays the car, and then all of a sudden, just for what seems to us for no reason at all, the driver rolls down the window and says, "Oh yeah, take this. Look at this." Yeah, it's weird. Just weird stuff. Oh yeah,
kind of.
And then she fights back, and I'm all for it. I'm all for that. And if I'm not mistaken, the car wash owner sided with the employee.
Yeah, I can't figure out why. I didn't know why he threw the thing out the window.
Let me look here. Hold on. Let's see how much. Is it down a little bit? Because if it is, it's down so little that you can't even tell.
Even if it was down,
right? Do you know how car washes work, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's it's Dumas. If you are going through a car
water's
wash,
getting in now for sure.
Right. Roll your stupid window up, idiot.
Right. Do you not understand the concept of a car wash? And you see her right there.
Right. Yeah.
I think it is down. I think it is down a little bit because when it starts moving, right, you can tell it's already down a little bit.
Right.
But it's
you're
so minuscule.
You're supposed to have your windows up. It says roll up your window.
Right. And I think even and I don't know any details on this other than I saw a blurb that said the manager sided with the employee. The employee, even if she does realize that it's cracked, then she quickly pulls the thing away because she realizes, oh, I'm sorry. You see, watch this. Oh, yep. Oh, sir, I'm down here now. I don't know. Bottom line is the guy is a jerk. And
wait a minute, is that a woman in the car?
Oh, is it a woman?
I don't know. It says the AI experiment on Google tells me that the video went viral of an 18-year-old car wash worker in Indiana spraying a customer with a pressure washer after the customer throws lemonade at her. The video shows the customer rolling down her window to throw the drink at the worker. So cat fight. Right? And
it's a woman. Yeah, they're all saying it's a woman. Sorry.
It's a woman. Okay. I never, but yeah, so is that like knowing that it's a woman in there? There may have been some other reason for this little battle going on.
Wait, what does that mean?
Well, you know how women can be. I mean, do I need to say it out loud?
I don't understand. Hold on. So you're saying there's a chance that they knew each other beforehand?
Possibly.
Because guys and girls don't know each other. Only girls and girls.
Right. Only girls and girls know each other. So, but I'm just saying that it's possible that there was something that was the trigger for this. And I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised it was even a woman in the car. Drive-by Karening.
Wait, are you insinuating that women shouldn't be driving? What
I think we can all agree on that. I mean,
I got to tell you, I'm the worst person. I'm the worst driver I know. Men, women, kids, teenagers in my household. Oh my gosh, Brad.
You're the worst one I know too. That's a weird coincidence.
Y'all, listen, it wasn't okay. Oh, part of this is Bidenomics, but most of it is just having teenage drivers. Y'all, it was not that long ago where I was paying less than $300 a month for auto insurance for just Carrie and I.
Kiss those days goodbye,
bro. I am now paying over $1,500
a year,
a month.
What?
A freaking month, and there's not like wrecks and stuff happening out here, bro. It is insane.
What?
Yeah. Now the USAA person said
USAA. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was liberty.
That's gonna. Oh no, bro.
Liberty.
Them's fighting words. Can't take that kid.
Why?
I can't take that llama. I can't take Doug and his freaking porn star glasses. Anyway, they said that it's going to end up being just $1,200 a month.
That's still insane.
Eventually, it's like I don't know what's happening here, but it's like if anybody in my family gets in a wreck, Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna start walking.
Have you like cracked windshields or anything like that?
Nope. Well, maybe, but not in a while. Like, there's been hardly anything in a while. Like, knock on wood. Now I'm afraid that I've just jinxed the whole system because I can't imagine if we had a blemish on our record at this point. What would be happening?
Hang on a second. The cat has a lizard in it. 15%? I didn't know lizards could talk.
Say 15% or more.
15%. That's weird.
So easy a caveman could do it.
Whoa, hey. Be nice to cavemen. You can't do that. Seriously, the average cost of full car insurance went up 26% in 2024.
See.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
You know what? I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. It's what I do for a living. But when you get a bunch of new arrivals that enter your country illegally, I'm guessing that the last thing on their to-do list is to play by the rules and go and get car insurance. And so this could be a residual of that.
Did I tell the story here about getting whacked by the illegals in California? By whacked, I mean in a Chevy Monza when I was 18. And they ran. I was driving this. It was a Chevy Monza, but I was driving it home, and a carload of illegals ran a stop sign and just T-boned me, but luckily hit like the front fender of the car, bent the whole wheel up underneath. Again, granted, it was a Chevy Monza, but it basically totaled the car, and they were the next day gone with the wind. Didn't have insurance. They were out of it.
Don't you love that? Don't you love that?
So,
by the way, I just want housekeeping. I misspoke. I said 1,500 going down to 12. No. I'm sorry. 1,200 going up to 1,500. That's right. It's never mind. So,
wow.
so bottom line is 1,500 a month.
Let's see. In Missouri, it went since 2023. Is this the average? I think it's the average insurance premium is up 44%.
Okay, that's
Jersey is 45%, 42 in Rhode Island, Colorado 36. So you're lucky actually because it didn't go up that much. Holy criminy!
Yeah,
that's insane.
Hey, real quick, it took that Chiefs parade shooting to get a law passed in Missouri that you can no longer celebrate with gunshots. Like you used to until a couple of weeks ago, you could shoot randomly in the air as celebration. Is that not the dumbest thing you ever heard? That's dumb. That's dumb.
Yeah, but them using that as an excuse.
I know that's what's weird.
To make that law.
A girl got killed over 10 years ago by a stray bullet that somebody shot into the air on July 4th, came down and hit the 11-year-old in the neck, and she died. And they waited until this parade shooting to pass this law.
Well, it makes it look like they're doing something.
Right. Exactly. Now, look, I'm all for freedom, just like everyone, but there's common sense gun ownership, and that ain't it. I don't think this law is going to stop someone from being a dumbass and shooting in the air.
No,
it's just that
it's not going to stop anybody from shooting anybody.
It was weird that it was legal. I think. It's weird, man.
We don't need more laws.
I got it, but people that do stuff like that with guns give good gun owners a bad name. It's
right.
Just
common
weird.
sense says what goes up must come down, and but the chances of getting hit by a bullet coming back out. I don't know how many people it's happened to, but the fact
in a neighborhood, bro.
I know it's not smart, but
do we want to talk about the kilted man in Houston? Seeing, I know you're familiar with the guy wandering around a store, stuffing items up his rectum before returning them to the shelves.
Damn near killed him,
and then returned them to the shelves.
I can hang out, by the way. I think we're good.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I'll try to talk faster. So he's 60 years old. Can you imagine seeing that in person? If you're like, it's an antique store, and the guy, like a consignment antique store, I think is what it was. I love those places, by the way. I mean, I don't love him like that.
Right.
But this guy apparently was really taking.
I got his, there's his mugshot.
Oh, you got his mugshot? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, you have his mugshot. I have. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let's see what happens if I try to share a screen the same time I'm sharing that. Let's see if they
don't cross the streams.
Oh, no, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
So there he is in his. So he's in his kilt, right? And see, I love these kind of stores though.
Where you can wear a kilt. That's not a. Okay, hang on.
Well, that's what the story says.
That is. Is that a kilt?
No, that's a dress, bro.
That's a
skirt.
Dress.
That's a skirt.
That's a skirt. He's not wearing, and he's wearing a little tank top.
But it's 2024, so you can't say anything to a guy wandering around your store for hours in a skirt.
Please
and expect to not find yourself on the evening
gendered
news.
Language to address everyone.
Did we ever find out what was in that guy's throat when he was saying that? Okay, so let's see here. Antique mall outlet. Let's see. The mail was so concerned citizens selecting a placement. Oh gosh. So he was like sizing them up too.
Mitchell C. Vest.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on. Look, watch this. Watch the. Okay, kids. I'm gonna ask forgiveness ahead of time. Here we go. Ugh.
Wait, are we gonna? Oh, is there video of it happening?
Oh, I think there is. I mean, we don't have it. We just have still shots.
Oh. Wow. What the?
I'm telling you, man, the mental illness is everywhere.
You know, no matter how freaky you think you are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could be into the weirdest stuff that you think you've ever seen. And then somebody like this guy comes up and is like, hold my beer.
Hold my kilt.
Right. Hold my kilt while I do this. Because what the...
So
I mean...
This is a quote in the story here from the owner. This is a...
you know what? You have the list of what he put up there, right?
UK Mirror story. Well, we'll see if I have it all, because if not, you might have to jump in here. But here we go. The owner said that he proceeded to shove both items of his back on the shelf. No, here we go. This is great. The items in question were valued at $130. Mm-hmm. The owner of the curiosity shop.
Wonder what that feels like.
How perfect is that? Oh my gosh, he did damage to a bottle opener and
yes,
wait,
an antique bottle opener. The reason it was so expensive, what he did up there was the antique bottle opener and the restoration hardware piece.
Yeah, I love that. It is so generic though. Restoration hardware piece, like what?
Yeah, but anything with restoration hardware in the title is expensive.
So they were valued. Let's see, tent can at $74, probably worth a little less now.
What is a tobacco tent can?
I don't know.
I looked it up and I couldn't find what, but every different shape of tobacco can did not lend itself
honestly,
to this
though,
particular hobby.
He spent hours in there, so he was casing the joint, trying to figure out, no, this one, no, better not put that one up there.
I mean, I get the makeup brush. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's like, all right, the makeup brush. All right, I get. But what makes you pick up a tobacco tent can and think, oh, let's try this?
Wonder how that one feels. Mm-hmm.
I get the screwdriver. But it's like picking up a cheese grater. Or worse yet, picking up something like this.
Oh my gosh!
Which end goes in
step,
first?
Yeah, every step, the rubber end, obviously, because every step you take. It's too fun. Hold on, do that again. I had too much fun doing that. Whew, I promise I'm not even drinking. Hey, authorities in Cape Town, South Africa, launched an investigation Monday after a foul stench swept over a South African city. How could they tell?
Was this guy there?
City officials in Spain. There's a tent can on the loose. Uh-huh. Okay. Apparently, there was a boat carrying 19,000 live cattle from Brazil to Iraq that got docked in the harbor, and it took them forever. You had Zahid Badarudian, the official in the mayor's office in charge of water and sanitation, said that investigators had confirmed that the source of the sewage smell blanketing parts of the city was the cattle ship. They had checked, they could not figure it out. And
fishing boat?
It was like a big old, like, you know what it was? If you ever driven through Nebraska, this was like a
it's your West Texas.
Yeah, it's like a feedlot, a floating feedlot is what it is. Or as people in Nebraska like to say, that's the smell of money. No, money that's the smell of cow poop, man.
And ammonia.
Yeah. Oof. So
and you cannot get that out. I don't care how much you scrub.
Let's see. Oh, scientists. Here's the headline from notthebee.com. Scientists successfully grow a pair of mouse testicles in a lab.
Wait a minute. What?
So here's how the story goes. Researchers at Israel's Bar Ilan University, is that right? Have grown laboratory testicles they hope could eventually ease male infertility, which affects 10 to 15% of American men. The tiny artificial organs produced from cells extracted from mouse testes are said to resemble the structure and function of natural mouse testicles. The researchers, led by Dr. Nitzan Gonen, I told you, man. I said when I was going through these stories, I said, I'm so glad Brad's here today. So Dr. Nitzan Gonen are aiming to develop human-like testicles from human stem cells to help treat developmental sex disorders and infertility.
That takes balls. It's a stupid. I was sorry. I was low-hanging fruit, but.
Don't you love it when a pun happens on accident?
Right. Low-hanging fruit. I get it. No.
Yeah. No, I get
That's
it.
Silly, right?
I really don't have much else to say about that story other than, like, that's one of those things that if you get that treatment, you just don't tell anybody.
Oh, mouse nuts.
Like, remember how I asked earlier if you had a nickname?
That was
Yeah, they called me Mousy.
Mouse nuts in high school. Hey, here comes mouse nuts. and then I just make the sound like that beaver.
Wait a minute. So okay. So that's like if you're trying to have kids and you're struggling, which a lot of people do, and I get that. But if you go this route, that's one of those things where, like you just make sure that you and your spouse tell no one. Don't you ever speak about my mouse nuts to anyone ever. They don't need to know how we were able to conceive little Junior.
Did we talk about the dude who had to mix the sniz with the dads, and that's how they got, and that's how she got pregnant? I think we did.
Oh heavens, I don't know where this is going, and I'm terrified.
Yeah, you do, because the couple couldn't, so the dad.
No.
They like mixed it in and then I don't know what they did if they but
no.
And the judge was like, they didn't do anything wrong. And I agree with him, because what they do wrong? It was just a sniz mixture.
Why don't you just adopt at that point? Okay, so I'm kind of disappointed because just before we went on today, I got an email. Made me sad because if anyone's familiar with the Savannah Bananas baseball team, like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball, are you familiar with them?
I've loved their last album.
They're historic. Yeah. They're hysterical. They pitch on stilts. They dance. I forget the rule, but like if a fan catches a foul ball, it's an out, and so something like that. Like anyway, they're so much fun. And so they're coming up here to Oklahoma City, just a couple hour drive from here in May. Right. And I've been in a lottery since December waiting for this day. And I got an email and it said that sucks for you. Like it literally just like, no, you didn't make it to the next round. And so now I'm kind of crushed. So I won't be going to see the Savannah Bananas.
Like mouse nuts. You just got squashed like mouse nuts. That is sad. It's very sad.
I feel like you don't care.
I feel your pain, Mousy, but I don't. It's just I feel your pain.
Good old mouse nuts.
Oh, mouse nuts. I mean, I do feel bad for you because it's obviously something you wanted to do, but
yeah,
I mean, that's sad.
I'm just right now. I'm just Just thinking back to my days in the military with Smitty and Jonesy and good old mouse nuts.
No, mouse nuts.
No, before anyone says stolen valor, I was not in the military. I was just trying to set up a really stupid pun. That would be a great nickname, though.
It's okay.
Mouse
It's
nuts.
old mouse nuts.
Old mousy.
There was a story here. Sorry, I was looking for something and I can't find it. Something to do with mouse nuts.
Wait, hold on.
Exhausted.
Hold on. Did you have a Google News search set up for mouse nuts for a day like today? And it just kind of today's the day.
Someday it would pay off to have the crazy they called me for having the
I would encourage everybody to put your name on a I don't know, like a news alert thing, because you never know when people are talking about you.
Right. I mean,
but again, and there are so many Malinacs, though. My word. I never knew until I set up the Google News alert.
Technically your word.
What's that?
But your word is your mouse. Anyhow, I found it.
I'm hungry.
I found it. It was the story of the priest who was arrested for having an illegal Viagra trafficking operation from his home. I mean, it's a Spanish priest arrested on suspicion.
Should I put this on the screen or not?
I would. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, he's been arrested on suspicion of illegally selling Viagra from his home.
Can you zoom in, or else I'm going to feel like I need to go shopping here for bras and whatnot?
What's better? You don't like bras?
No, just
are you gay?
I'm just saying
that. Wrong with it if you want to. Hey, wait a minute! Forgotten. Here's Grandma's forgotten method for facial hair.
What website is this, bro?
Grandma. You know how remember Grandma and her mustache? Well, she had a method for facial hair. It's Metro. It's the Metro website.
Hold on. No, now I'm interested. What's the lipstick one? Something bleed into fine lines.
Color the World.
A must-have to soften dry lips.
Right? Whoa! That's Grandma had a beard. What the?
Okay, so what? Oh my word! Get back to the story about the guy and his whatever it was. I don't even remember anymore. Oh, Viagra.
If you're married to Grandma, there you're going to need some Viagra. Let's see here. It was the town of Don Benito in the western province of Badajoz. Not the Goodahos, the Badajoz.
Yeah, see, that sucks, man.
Right.
If I'm going to be in any kind of town.
Barely didn't help either.
I hear they have a big high school football rivalry, Goodahos and Badajoz. And then they get to claim the title for a year of the best hoe.
Right. They're the Go Hoes. Go Hoes.
Oh, hold on. Time out. This is actually funny.
For a change?
Back in Houston, when I was a Pat's producer there, every Friday we would do I bet he doesn't even remember this. We would do because there was a conference, the SAC 10 or the SAC 8 conference.
Right.
And we would just run through the football schedule for the SAC conference coming up on Saturday's games. And I remember there was a team and their nickname was the Blue Hose. It was fun. It was like down in the southeastern U.S., the SAC conference.
The Blue Hoe.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out if that's still a team name. Blue Hose.
They did. While you're looking, the police did arrest the suspect in his rectory.
In his who? In
his rectory.
Darn near.
Right. Exactly. I wasn't sure you could arrest someone in their rectory, but apparently you can. And so they arrested him there in his rectory, where he lived with a man described as his partner, who is also business partner, I'm sure, was also detained after police carried out a search of the property. The pair went to court on Tuesday. They were quizzed by an investigating magistrate for more than 4 hours. Which if you're questioned for more than 4 hours, shouldn't you call the doctor? I was thinking that the priest locally known by the name Alfonso Raul Masasoto,
come on,
which is Spanish for biggin, was released on bail, has been ordered to sign on at a local court every fortnight.
Wait, hold on. Your Honor, could you please define that for me before I sign this? How often do I need to check in? What the heck?
Yeah, right. Isn't Fortnite 2 weeks? Isn't that 2 weeks?
I don't know. Ask a judge. I want to show you something.
Is unidentified partner jailed pending an ongoing criminal investigation. So
I want to show you. I want to show you the team logo for what is apparently the Presbyterian Blue Hose. Apparently, the mascot is a guy with a sword and a shield. Apparently, it's Carrot Top is the mascot for the Blue Hose, as you can see. Presbyterian Blue
Those
Hose.
Wacky Presbyterians.
Look at that. I mean, that is Carrot Top. The buff Carrot Top, too, not the old school skinny one.
Well, and I found the perfect outfit for them on Temu or whatever the hell you call it, right there.
Let's go shopping. Hold on. I'm that grandma. What does that say underneath that? I'm that grandma what?
What? Where I don't see anything that says grandma.
Yeah, that.
Oh, whoa. Grandma. Oh, it's the grandma's forgotten method.
No.
Look right
a second
here.
ago, before
where? Where? It doesn't say anything about
it. There was a shirt on there that said, I'm that grandma, and then it had some writing. I couldn't read it. But then it got covered up by the.
Wait a minute. You can buy a silky bra at Temu?
Hold on. Scroll up. What do we scroll down?
There's grandma's hair.
Got it. I don't want to see her chin anymore. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. Stop right there. Smoothglideskin.com. What in the world? Okay, hold on. It's changing the ad. It's going to go back to the grandma shirt. Hang on. Well, maybe not. Zoom out. Give us some love and zoom out a little bit. No.
There's nothing.
That stinks. Anyway, the reason I brought up the bananas is A, I was disappointed, and B, I want you to hear this. This is stunning. The Chicago White Sox baseball team, right? Mm-hmm. They are worth just over $2 billion.
Whoa.
They want to build a stadium that's worth $1 billion, and they want the state of Illinois to pay for the bulk of it.
Well, sure.
Okay. Well, how is a stadium half the value of your freaking team?
Grandma has a beard.
Can we stop with the? That is grotesque, bro.
Grandma has a nice mustache. That takes some training right there.
I'd like you to address the public
grandma
financing of professional stadiums. I hate it. I say go to another town. I'm paying for your...
That seems kind of crazy to me, but they did that in Nashville with the Titans. And
were the Titans the first one to do the stupid? Who was the first one to do the PSL, the personal seat license? You're paying and you're not even guaranteed a ticket. You're guaranteed a spot in line.
Right. You had to buy the PSLs and then, yeah.
In other words, it's like if the Savannah Bananas had charged me for that lottery spot. You know, they didn't.
Right.
But I'm saying that's what that is.
Well, and you had to re-up your PSL every year.
Did those fall out of favor with enough people that
I never understood what the hell they were to begin with?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna get off there. I'm gonna get off on this thing. And let's see, so that was the NFL PSL.
Yeah, are those still a thing? Personal seat licenses.
A personal seat is a paid license that entitles the holder to the right to buy season tickets for a certain seat in the stadium.
Get out of my face.
Surely they don't do that anymore. No, I guess they do because Baltimore Ravens.
You know what? I'll go to StubHub.
Blah, blah, blah. PSL prices range from $500 to $30,000 per seat.
Hey, what's for supper tonight at your house?
Can
I come over there and eat?
Lizard.
Oh, never mind.
It might be. It depends on what the cats bring in. Private. I guess they still do use PSL.
That's dumb.
I
have one more story. Huh?
Wait, it says while PSLs are new to Bills fans, 20 of the 32
Bills,
NFL teams.
That was the team that said, "Hey, you can't come into our stadium open air without being vaccinated." Screw you, man.
They apparently they're what they say 20 of the 32 NFL teams currently have some form of a PSL. You saying the Titans were the first ones to do that? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
No. I'm trying to remember who it was. Why don't you Google first NFL team to do PSLs?
Hang on a second. First and
bro, I had people asking me during the Super Bowl what the score was. It's like, okay, you can't Google that.
Timeline of National Football League. Who were the 3 oldest? Timeline. Who first used PSLs? Who was the first team to use?
I'm not allowed to say anything to help with your search.
PSL. PSL. Idea for stadium seat licenses generally credited to Max Muleman, Carolina Panthers.
Ooh. Credited. Great. That's what I want credit for. Hey, I printed up this story. Britons have 546 words to define drunkenness. So like they have, and they're called drunkonyms.
That pisses me off.
Here are some of them. Well pissed, sloshed, stewed, wrecked, hammered, bladdered. Oh, I like that one. I'm so bladdered right now. Plastered, mullered, pickled. Oh, I got to mix pickled in. Bevied? Bevied. Rubbered, tanked, cockeyed.
Rubbered? That's
Zombied,
not what it means over here.
Blutered, trolley-eyed.
Blutered?
Rat-arsed. Wankered. And then some other words that I can't believe they printed. Did you have anything you wanted to bring to the party, or did you have to go and do some stuff?
I didn't have anything. I mean, I was just
really?
I was kind of just
I thought you had some things. I thought
I did, but then I looked and I guess I didn't. I thought I did.
Anybody in the chat feeling like
oh wait,
Brad's
I
not
do.
telling us
I do.
everything?
I do. This one was because I saw this and I was like, wait, this can't be right. I wonder if I can do this. Hang on a second. If I do,
hey, while you're getting that ready, let me just remind everybody that tomorrow here on the At the Mike Show YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. But tomorrow we go to Disneyland.
Yay!
At 11 a.m. Eastern with Disney guru Ed McRae. The professor is back for part 8 of our 12-part series, Saving Disney History. And then Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be joining, him over there on Twitter as Furion Energy. He has a podcast, Brutally Honest podcast. John's over there on Rumble, Brutally Honest podcast. So I will be his guest on Sunday. And now I'm forgetting if it's live or not because I forgot and I'm a bad person.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Time, I'll be with Jeffy on the Chewing the Daily Mojo Fat. Oh,
yeah? Well, guess what? 1 week from today, at this time at 2 p.m. Eastern, the great Beth Knott from Mojo 50 and my wife Carrie will join me as my guest here. I can assure you there will be less stories about birds.
Ironically, my former television wife, which always makes it awkward.
What should I share this screen down here, by the way?
You can if you want. It's a thing that I saw that and I was like, wait a second. Lewis Hamilton will stay focused on increasing diversity in Formula One when he joins Ferrari next year.
Oh, hang on. John just made it clear. Hang on. Yes. So that will be live on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
There you go.
Rumble. Look for
Is that Hillary's brother?
Brutally Honest podcast. I'll let him answer that question.
Okay.
Sorry. So we're increasing Okay, I'm staying away from F1 cars.
Yeah, because we need more diversity in Formula One.
Haven't we seen how well diversity works out in fill in the blank?
Right.
Oh my gosh! Stop it!
Isn't this just the dumbest thing? It focused on increasing is there a problem?
I don't get there's just some things that
Lewis Hamilton continued to push for more diversity within Formula One when the 7-time champion moves to Ferrari next year. He's the only black driver in Formula One. He said today at preseason testing that he was proud of the legacy he would leave with Mercedes after he and the team developed diversity initiatives together. So
Okay,
again,
just you know what? Okay, set up another news alert. Ferrari racing
crashes.
Crash.
Yes.
And just sit back and wait for the news stories to roll in.
I mean, this is like the FAA hiring, the blind, which although we did kind of go over that with, could you be an FAA air traffic controller if you were blind?
Well, hang on a second. If you can be, wait,
you could pilot a plane if you're blind, but can you? Can you be an air traffic controller? I mean, I don't know if they have Braille radar or not, but I guess it's possible.
Gosh, bro, I don't know. But here's what can you Google this for me?
Good grief. I'm sorry about your fingers.
Unless you know. Well, I got these tabs opened and hold on a second. Hang on. I got other guys shoving stuff up his butt and all these things I didn't get to.
What do you want me to Google? Come on.
Okay. So maybe you know this. The Amazon driver who got hit by the train and survived. Seen that?
I didn't hear about it. No.
See, was he deaf? People are saying he's deaf. What? I say the Amazon driver who was hit by the train.
Sorry, what?
And survived. Was he deaf?
Huh? Because new video of his in train scene.
Yeah, put that on your screen there.
2 days ago. Hang on a minute. It's blink and then
let me know when you get it up.
Blink. You'll know. Blink. And yeah, it's up.
Okay.
Are you serious? How embarrassing would that be? Kevin Costner's divorce war. Stream it on Hulu.
It's not what I'm looking for.
I know, but what have we? I mean, look, it's like, wow, my divorce is going to be a TV show. So new video shows 21 trains.
Split. Oh, here, show the video. Oh my gosh!
Now seen from the inside.
Scroll down. TMZ is just out of control.
Holy shnikes!
He's fine. He's fine. He's totally fine.
Man, look at that. That's a clean cut.
Yeah, well, you got to see the video. You got to find the video. When they're done pimping Kevin Costner's divorce.
Oh, look at that. Man, Where's
my package, bro?
That
You're late.
Must be a weld. It must have like broken it at a weld. Because that is just like the cleanest. That is
okay, but there's video that you've got to see.
Is it on this page? I don't
I'm not
moment of impact. Here it is. Hang on a second.
It's kissing though.
Hey, tonight on Fox.
Gee, I can't. All right, we'll put it back. Let me know when it's ready.
Sure. I think. I don't know. Is this video of it?
I don't think it is.
Yeah. Oh, it's Kevin Costner's divorce war. And go. Here it is. Here it is.
Okay. Wait, I've not seen this. I've not seen this angle.
This is
I've only seen from inside. I bet they show inside afterward. So they're saying that he's.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. Okay, but you got to see from inside. Inside is so much better.
Well, I took out the wind from inside the what?
Okay,
the train.
No,
you mean because this is inside the van.
Yes, but there's another angle inside the van facing the driver that you have to find. It's somewhere on that story, I guarantee you.
Okay, it's on this story. All right,
yeah, I assume.
All right, hang on, it's not there.
Hang on a second.
It's a miracle in Milwaukee. Wow, they've already.
Can somebody tell you what? Somebody Google to find out if
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Right here. I got it.
Unbelievable.
I got it. Come on, give it to me.
Can you
give it to me?
The driver. Watch what happens to the.
Here we go. All right, I watch this.
And
he's got a mask on. That's what saved his life.
Right. Yes.
Bro.
Whoa.
Bro.
He's like, what the hell just happened?
Okay.
That is cray.
Now, is he deaf? And he might be deaf now, but I'm saying right before impact, was he deaf? How do you not? How
right? How do you not?
Yeah.
He looks left. He looked that way, and
okay. The driver survives despite being deaf in one ear, which prevented him from hearing the oncoming train.
Okay, but he looks both ways. How the hell do you miss a train coming at you like that? Because you saw him look both ways, right?
Yeah.
He looks that way.
Mm-hmm.
He looked that way, and then bam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who put the train in the back of my van?
Yeah. Hope you want the insurance.
That I'm telling you, that metal panel right there saved his ass. That metal door, if that hadn't because when they put that, it just made a nice clean. Boy, howdy. I bet he had to put a new pair of Pampers on after he was done.
This goes back to the skydiving without a
it does go to the side. And one more thing, I did have something to share with you from, and I did this. Hold
on a second. Hold on. What did Toby say here? Yeah, the drunken. You're right. That did sound like a Waffle House. Yeah, I'll take order hash browns. Can I get them plastered, mullered, and pickled, please? And actually, I'll get them sloshed too. Bladdered.
Oh, they were denied.
What's wrong?
Hang on. Oh, they were denied their permit. Hang on. I got to. This is the last thing I got because this is up in Atkinson, New Hampshire.
Okay.
There is it's a sad story because apparently
I love ending on sad stories.
The adult diaper spa.
Oh no.
Got denied its zoning permit in Atkinson, New Hampshire over concerns from residents. See, the adult diaper spa is where you go if you are into, if you're like an adult and you like to play an infant, you wear a diaper.
To go now.
It's kinky. Now. And wow, the owner of the adult diaper spa will not be allowed to operate the business out of her home. The spa was going to cater to adults who wear diapers and act like children. Okay, residents spoke out against the proposed opening. That's
my house, bro.
Is this America or is this America?
This America?
Come on, please. If you
hold on a second. Hold on
go
a
to
second.
her house.
Is the issue not that there would be adults wearing diapers in the house? Is the issue that she would make money off of that? Because either way, freedom, America.
Right. The residents spoke out against the proposed opening, citing concerns over traffic and property values. There was also fear about what clientele would be showing. You know what? If you're afraid of an adult, a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman who wants to wear a diaper and be treated like a child, well, this is America.
It's America.
What is wrong with you?
Can I just say, you hear these stories about people having like Bible studies at their house, and people, especially on the right, will lose their mind when the city comes in and says, break it up. And you say, freedom of religion, stuff. And I tend to agree with the freedom of religion part, but that's not the thing I have an issue with. It's that they clog the street and they make it impassable. If you can't get these cars to fit on your driveway or be a little bit more reasonable, doesn't Jesus want you to be a good neighbor? Because I know for a fact when it's Thursday in my neighborhood. Ask me how I know when it's Thursday.
How do you know when it's Thursday in your neighborhood?
Because it's almost like a church moved in on my street.
See?
Come on now. Be a good neighbor first, right?
That's the 11th commandment.
I don't care what you're doing in there. I really don't.
No,
but
me either.
When you are so incapable of seeing past, this is what is so mind-numbingly stupid. When these people park directly across from each other in the street, right? It's fine. I got it. You want to park along the road, fine. Even if you want to park on both sides of the road. But then they park directly across from each other. They block mailboxes. They're there for hours. And everyone and their brother has said, can you please cut it back a little bit? We don't want to be that neighbor. Can you just maybe spread out the cars?
Carpool.
Can your people carpool? Can they park around the corner? Are they capable of walking half a block?
Right.
I mean, stop it. Stop it.
Well, whether it's Bible study or wearing a diaper and getting pampered, it's a problem in Atkinson, Massachusetts, or New Hampshire. So.
Actually, they'd probably have a bigger problem if they were trying to read the Bible. Probably have a bigger problem from the neighbors.
Maybe.
So, you know what they should have done? Here's what they should have done. They should have said, we're doing a Bible study. That would have made the neighbors mad. And then have the neighbors go, just kidding. We're doing diaper day spa. And then they would have been like, oh, Overton window is what just happened to us. We're good now with it.
There you go. That's it. That's all. That's all I got.
What are you doing this weekend?
I'm filling out the paperwork for zoning for the motel here to open up a diaper spa. It's going to be nice. I mean, if you really want to be pampered, come to the Desert Air Motel, and we'll take care of you.
Hang on a second.
We'll powder you up.
So you
need some ointment? We got ointment.
And you say what'll happen if you go there? You'll be what?
You'll be pampered. You're welcome.
You didn't deserve that one.
Least I can do. Well, I kind of like the ointment part too, because if you need ointment, we'll have ointment. You're welcome.
Okay. So, Brad Staggs, thanks so much for making time. 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'll be here as well.
Scott just says, and the 12th commandment, thou shalt not admit adultery.
Admit adultery.
See, I think that's right. Don't be a lousy neighbor and don't admit adultery.
Where's your live stream tomorrow morning? What time?
It's at 9 a.m. Central Time.
No, do Eastern.
That'd be at 10 Eastern.
I was just testing you to see if you knew.
7 Pacific. And if you want to listen or watch in Fiji, add 8 hours. Plus 2 minus 7. Plus 1, add 3. That's it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Where do they go to watch your thing?
It'll be on the Twitter, because we can't figure out how to do it on the website yet. So
okay.
Still working on that.
And then don't forget, I've got the Rumble channel for John Swank, the Brutally Honest podcast. So that'll be fun. That's Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, if I can still speak at that time. And then back to work.
We got everybody's weekend planned out for them.
Yeah.
And by the way,
football
pants. Oh, right, exactly. Pants are not required. Just saying.
Okay. That's good to know. All right, kids. I want to thank everybody for making time here and hanging out with us. We'll be here again a week from today as well. And Brad, next time you're here, we're gonna go to the movies. That's our tease. We're gonna do a movie preview or review.
Can it be a musical? I like musical.
I don't like.
Can we play Barbra Streisand music?
I'm leaving now.
Okay.
Bye. Love y'all. See you. Bye.